On May 7th, 2025, van life content creator Kayla set off on a solo journey from Chicago to Houston, her only companion a loyal dog. The day had been long, 7 hours of driving broken up only by quick errands, minor vehicle upkeep, and a stretch of cold, gray weather. As night fell, her exhaustion was undeniable. The nearest motel, her first option for rest, was already full. With few choices left, she made a quiet decision to park discreetly in the motel lot, hoping to blend in, remain unnoticed, and catch a few hours of sleep before continuing the trip at dawn.
A 16-hour drive back home. I'm gonna knock out a few hours and then stop and then go to the grocery store to get some things and then rest for the night. I'm gonna be taking my time back but also rushing because Rocky got classes that he has to make. So let's go. And I need to get some gas. I don't know how to pop the hood, not gonna lie. Yeah, I don't know, not gonna lie.
Can you in really quick?
Okay, you know how to need to find a place for the night to go home. I'm not sure where I'm at right now. I think I'm in Missouri. I'm not really sure, but it's getting pretty late. Need to find something ASAP.
Inside her van, Kayla moved through her evening routine with deliberate care. She changed into comfortable clothes, stored her groceries, and let her dog out briefly, all while keeping lights dim and sounds to a minimum. Every action carried a trace of tension. She knew the risk. Staying in a private lot without permission can draw unwanted attention, and for a solo traveler, even a harmless encounter can turn unsettling. Eventually, she climbed into bed, hoping for uninterrupted rest. Outside, the quiet was broken only by the hum of distant traffic and the occasional gust of wind. For a brief time, peace seemed possible. Then came the knock. Soft at first, then more insistent. Her dog barked sharply, confirming it wasn't her imagination. Peering out, she saw a man standing beside her van. He identified himself as motel staff and told her to leave immediately. His tone was firm, almost cold, and the late-hour timing only heightened the unease.
I had to put up the groceries because I bought Taco Bell. I know I didn't record it, but it was late and it was like right in my face. But I'm gonna put these up and make them tomorrow. Then move the dog out to use the bathroom before I go to bed. Rocky. Hi, baby.
Kayla didn't argue. She gathered her things, started the engine, and pulled away into the night, now forced to find another safe place to rest while running on empty.
Morning and continue to drive. It's the middle of the night. Oh, hold on. The dog sees him too. Hold on. Shh. Hold on. Oh, move, Rocky. Move. I can't even get up here because of the dog. Move, baby.
You got a room here?
Excuse me?
You got a room here?
I was actually about to get a room. I wasn't here that long. I had to use the bathroom.
All right. You don't have a room here, you have to leave.
Okay, thank you. Oh my god. I'm getting kicked out. And it's the night. Oh my god.
Nothing escalated beyond words, yet the encounter lingered. Alone in darkness, far from home. Sometimes it's not what's said, but the quiet questions left behind that make a moment truly unsettling.
She saw me. So it's best I just leave before it causes any type of problem. Let's see. Okay, so I found a truck stop and I'm gonna be sleeping here for the night. I don't think anybody's gonna come knock on my door. I hope not. But it looks kind of dangerous. I am at a truck stop in the, like, wide open. I don't know. Very skeptic of the place that I chose.
On October 2nd, 2024, YouTuber Saucy Seth returned to a place steeped in unsettling local lore, Tower 12, a weathered coastal watchtower hidden within Cape Henlopen State Park. His goal, to explore the site at night, alone but for his dog, Stella.
Window tinting, and at night you cannot see the inside of this. But yeah, this is the updated truck tour. I'm gonna get my bed folded up, get everything situated and ready to hit the road.
Conditions couldn't have been worse. A steady rain fell from a black, starless sky, and the forest was wrapped in oppressive stillness. Parking in an empty lot lit by only 2 faint bulbs, Seth immediately felt the weight of the location's history pressing in. Every noise, raindrops on leaves, shifting branches, sounded sharper, closer, more intrusive.
Paranormal activity around the park. All right, so this is tower number 12, and it's said to be haunted by an old soldier who... It's like 9:30 right now, and it's pitch black outside. I'm gonna be so freaking honest with you guys. Like, I'm scared right now. It's like just now hitting me that I'm the only person out here. Like, I'm in this parking lot, this sketchy parking lot. There's like 2 lights. And I'm the only...
The trail to the tower was slick and narrow, the trees leaning in like silent witnesses. Stella moved tensely at his side, her ears pricked, her body language echoing his unease. When the tower came into view, a sudden chill swept over the area. Seth described the sensation as a dark energy surrounding him. His skin prickled, the hairs on his arms rose, and the air seemed unnaturally heavy.
I don't know if you guys can tell. It's raining right now. Guys, my heart is beating so fast right now. We're going down the trail. I don't know. I don't really have a flashlight. Okay, the watchtower is up here. I'm gonna show you guys Stella so you can see her, how she's reacting right now.
Then it happened. A sound, unidentified but close, broke the silence. Seth froze, whispered for Stella, then turned and ran. The camera jolted and shook as he sprinted down the rain-soaked path, back toward the relative safety of his van.
I'm not gonna lie, like, I definitely feel like a very dark energy around here. Hell nah, bro. The energy around this just does not feel right. Alright, guys. I gotta get out of here. What was that? Shh. I'll run. Still.
The next day, Seth reviewed the footage. The visuals revealed little. His phone's weak light had barely cut through the darkness, but the memory was clear in his mind. The oppressive atmosphere, Stella's nervousness, and the deep instinctive fear were unlike anything he had experienced before.
It's the next day, and I was kind of watching the video, and I noticed that you guys couldn't see, which is my bad. I did not have a flashlight, which I learned. I thought my phone flashlight was going to be a lot brighter, but you guys couldn't see anything. So next time I'm bringing a flashlight so you guys can see the whole thing. But I don't know if I was tripping or if I was hearing things, or like I said, if my brain was playing tricks on me. It was pitch black out there and I was by myself, so I really didn't know what was going on. And also the energy there it felt so dark. Like, I'm not even playing with you guys. The whole time, all the hairs on my arms were sticking up. I had the chills the whole time, and I was just scared to death. Like, I'm just being honest with you guys. Like, that was probably one of the scariest things that I've ever done in my life. Just knowing the backstory of this place, it was scary. But with that being said, I got far away from that.
Skeptics might say his mind amplified every sound and shadow, primed by the tower's haunted reputation. Others believe the physiological reactions, chills, racing pulse, hair standing on end, could point to something far less ordinary. Was Tower 12 simply a relic of wartime vigilance? Or, as some locals claim, is it a place where the past lingers, watching, waiting, and willing to be found? On April 9th, 2023, Carl, the calm and measured voice behind Welcome to the Woods UK, returned to a section of his private woodland, a place he had once described as the site of an unexplained encounter. Encouraged by viewers to revisit, he set up camp in the crisp spring air, armed with his usual gear and a new solar-powered lantern. The day passed quietly. Carl cooked dinner, walked the property, and spoke about his gear, the setting sun painting the forest in soft gold. But during the meal, something unusual happened. A twig seemed to arc through the air above him. It could have been nothing, or it could have been something deliberately thrown. He noted it, then moved on.
You can imagine, with it being inflatable and fully waterproof, I think it's like IP67 or something like that, it can put up with snow, it can put up with rain, it can put up with pretty much everything you throw at it. And that chucks out quite a lot of light, really, to be fair, and that lasts for hours. Not sure exactly how many hours, I've not tested it yet, but that's my blanket just falling, don't worry. Yeah, a couple of different light settings. Obviously flashing, good for reading and everything else, and obviously it can keep you charged and good to go for probably weeks and weeks.
Night fell, and with it came a shift in atmosphere. At around 1 a.m., sharp cracking sounds echoed through the darkness. Branches breaking, twigs snapping. Carl froze, listening. The noises weren't random. They came in short bursts, separated by silence, as if something out there was deliberately moving, or watching.
Got 1 in the morning. The same as last time, I keep on hearing like branches or something getting thrown. It's just inky black. I don't know what's going on here. Something's not. That was loud. Oi! One second, I want to get out. Honestly, every time I come to this poxy woodland, thinking about it though, I have just had a good 10 minutes walking about. I shouted out. I didn't hear nothing, deadly still.
He called out, hoping that if it was a person trespassing, they might answer. No reply came. The forest stayed maddeningly still, its inky blackness giving up no shapes, no movement. Venturing a short distance from camp, Carl found nothing. No footsteps, no eye shine, just the oppressive quiet of deep night.
Trail cam's on anyway, so I'm going to get back to bed. And if there's anything more to report, I'll let you know. But let's turn this light off. Yeah, pitch black. Right.
By morning, there had been no further disturbance. Reviewing the trail camera on its tiny screen revealed nothing obvious, but Carl resolved to check it on a larger monitor at home. Whatever had been out there had left no clear trace. At least not one he could see.
More to report last night. Had that funny happening during the night, but I'm just having a look at the trail cam footage, see if there's anything on here. Problem is, though, it's got such a small screen and very bad audio unless you put it on the laptop that I think I'm going to have to go home and look at it on the laptop. And if there's anything on there, I'll put it up at the end. But yeah, I'm...
Was it a person startled off before they could be seen? Or was it something stranger? An animal acting with uncanny precision? Or even something unexplained? As one viewer aptly put it in the comments, something is truly lurking in those woods at night. On October 30th, 2024, the night before Halloween, a solo adventurer from the YouTube channel Explorers set out into the remote woods of Dungeness for his very first solo camping trip. The plan was to test his nerves in a place steeped in unsettling legends. But what began as an adventure quickly devolved into something far more terrifying.
Yes, it's Halloween 2024, so I've decided to go out and do a solo camp. I've never done a solo camp in my life, so it's going to be something different for me, a new experience, and probably a little bit creepy. I do have, I'm just going to pick up my tent. I do have a story I would like to tell you. It happened to me when I was young. It's a true story, and it's creeped. Right guys, that's the tent all pitched up, ready to go. How exciting. It's only an old tent I'd lain around, but it does me okay. So nice and quick and easy. So we are waiting for the sun to go down now. So
By 11 p.m., he was in his tent, noting the occasional strange noise outside. At first, he chalked it up to animals, until he heard the distinct sound of stones crunching underfoot, far too deliberate to ignore. With a mix of dread and curiosity, he stepped outside to investigate, finding nothing but darkness and silence.
guys, it's now 11:15. It's getting a bit late now, so I'm thinking of getting in that tent. It's a really eerie feeling out here. It really is. All on your own. It's dead quiet now. There's no cars going past. Like I say, it's almost 11:15, so it's getting late. There's no one about, so I think I'm...
Uneasy but tired, he returned to his tent. That's when the night escalated. While drifting off, he felt something brush against the fabric from outside. Seconds later, a violent slam hit the tent, hard enough to nearly collapse it. Frozen with fear, he sat in the dark, debating whether to look.
It's getting a bit creepy outside. I thought I heard a few noises here and there, but I'll just put it down to animals, I think, because it's a bit nasty out there. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm gonna because there's not a lot else I can do. I think I'm gonna get my head down because it's now 11:30. So what was that? Did you hear that, guys?
Finally, heart pounding, he stepped out again. His light cut through the black, revealing nothing. But the sense of being watched was overwhelming. Then, another loud, unexplainable sound tore through the night.
I've got to go out and inspect that, guys. Got to go out and inspect it. I've got to go and check that out, guys. Got to go and check that out. Because that wasn't very nice. That sounded a bit close to the tent. Fucking hell. Can't see anything, guys.
Shaken to his core, he realized this wasn't an animal. It had to be a person. And whoever it was had chosen 2:04 a.m. to stalk someone alone in the woods. His fear shifted to urgency. Abandoning his tent, he grabbed only what he could and fled into the darkness, headlamp on, scanning for movement.
What was that, guys? Shit. There's someone out there. Shit. Oh, fuck. I don't know what to do, guys. I'm gonna have to go out there. Oh, fucking hell. What's going on? Oh, shit. I'm gonna have to grow some balls and go out there. I really don't want to. That was... That's shaking me up, guys. That's really shaking me up. Oh. Oh. I can't do this. I can't do this. I'm gonna have to go out and check it out. I really don't want to. I'm shitting myself.
He made it out unharmed, but the experience left lingering questions. Who was out there? A prankster? A dangerous stranger? Or something beyond explanation?
I'm sorry about the head torch. I'm not turning that off. I'm not turning the head torch off. I need to see where I'm going and who's around me. Because,
Whatever the answer, one truth remained. Sometimes the scariest thing in the woods isn't a ghost story. It's the fact that someone real might be out there, watching. On November 3rd, 2023, the YouTube channel The Flex Tapes took a detour from its usual outdoor survival adventures, venturing into an eerie car camping trip near the North Yorkshire border. With no tents, the creator and his friend G converted their cars into makeshift shelters by a secluded river. A perfect backdrop for a night of strange happenings.
So this is the place I'm going to be camping tonight. It's very unusual, like I've just said, and you're probably not going to be able to guess where it is or what it is. And I had something lined up and I decided to do it next week, so stay tuned for next week's video. There is something interesting coming, but this one I just wanted to do to see the difference between camping in different places. Now,
to add a supernatural twist, they fired up two devices, the Necrometer app and the Spirit Talker app. The host explained that the latter couldn't use the phone's microphone or internet, designed purely to generate responses independent of outside influence. That assurance didn't make things any less unnerving when the devices began spitting out phrases like Holy Spirit, Doll's Watch, Roman, and Protect Daddy.
that's mental. Let's have a quick look, see if there's any dates on this. Creamed rice pudding. 2014. So, I reckon approximately 10 years then. Bathroom, probably with a shower. Yeah, that's full. Master bedroom, that's full as well. Yeah, there's too much stuff in there. I'm going to go on the sofa. We'll have a proper look around later, but I'm going to get set up.
Some of these words seemed oddly specific to their location, with nearby Roman ruins and a historic rail line. Others were just baffling, cryptic enough to stir the imagination. Alone in the dark countryside, with no cell signal, and nothing but the sound of the river, the effect was deeply unsettling.
Bags. Got all sorts of stuff, minigun boiler. A full-on cooker with a stove, like a full-on cooker. There's enough stuff in here. I mean, toaster, Hoover. They've obviously looked after it, and so whoever's lived in here has lived here for a while. Where have they gone? Don't know. Bathroom. There's still toilet roll and like hairbrushes and stuff. It's just mental, isn't it? It's on a different level. It's just full of stuff. No football table in there. That's still got. That's full. Full bottle.
Later, as the night deepened, the creator settled into the back of his car, noting the cozy simplicity of sleeping without a tent. But then, something inexplicable happened. A rear interior light, one that had been broken, suddenly flickered on, then went out again shortly after. The timing, coming right after their spirit box session, was enough to raise goosebumps.
I'm gonna have a look around. I think we're alright.
In the early hours, 2 ambulances passed by their remote camp, adding to the sense of unease. By morning, nothing more had occurred, but the strange combination of cryptic messages, unexplained electrical activity, and the isolation of their location left both men questioning what they might have stirred up.
Rain. So, yeah, not too bad to be quite honest. A little bit cold because the battery ran out on my heated jacket, but I mean, other than that, I mean, if you really did need it and you're in desperate need of somewhere to stay for a night, perfect, you know. But I mean, you're not always going to bump into an abandoned caravan. But this is the idea, make the best of your surroundings and what you've got. So I'm going to open this up, let some light in, I'm going to fire the stove up once again, I'm going to make a cup of tea. And then keep that there like that.
Whether you believe in spirit boxes or not, there's no denying the eerie weight of a conversation with something you can't see. As one viewer remarked, that sometimes it's the pianos and strings in the background that feel most settling, until the rest of the night reminds you just how quickly comfort can turn to fear. On February 4th, 2024, deep in the remote wilderness near the Arizona-Mexico border, outdoorsman M, host of the YouTube channel M Hunts, captured something he never expected to see in his years of survival and wildlife tracking. While relaxing after a long day of hunting, M and his group noticed an unusual glowing object moving silently across the night sky. At first, it seemed like just another bright star, but it wasn't still. It glided smoothly, almost deliberately, and the group quickly scrambled to record it on camera.
Dude, oh my gosh, what is that? Oh no, I'm actually dead serious. Look at that. What is that? Dude.
What in the world?
What is that?
UFO.
Wait, should I get the... Can you see it on the live?
How do I video
Wait,
that?
what the heck?
In the footage, the light shifts position at an astonishing speed, traveling from one end of the horizon to the other in roughly 30 seconds. There was no sound, no obvious propulsion system, just a strange, atmospheric glow trailing behind it. Then, without warning, the object simply vanished.
Is that? Guys, come look at this. What in the world? Look at it. It shows super well.
Keep filming, Cal.
What is that?
Dude.
What is that?
No. You see that?
Is it coming towards us? That's creepy. We're here on the Mexican border, hunting deer, and we have spotted a UFO in live action.
Guys, I'm gonna scare.
Dude, look at
This
that.
is gonna
What
be pretty
the...
scary. Oh my.
The hunters were left stunned. M, who admitted he had never believed in aliens before, couldn't help but say the sighting made him sus. Whether it was an advanced military test, a meteor behaving strangely, or something truly unearthly, the experience was unlike anything they had seen before.
Oh.
No way!
You literally disappeared.
Dude.
What? Dude, I'm
That's crazy.
freaking out.
That's crazy.
I'm freaking out,
Dude, that's
dude.
crazy.
Dude, I'm
That's
freaking
crazy.
out.
Oh my gosh, it just
Guys, I think I
Dude.
can still.
Tell me what just happened.
we just saw the craziest unidentified flying object ever here on the Mexican border in Arizona. There is some crazy military testing here or something, because it just literally flew from right there all the way across there in about 30 seconds.
Was it a UFO? A trick of the atmosphere? Or proof that something, perhaps not of this world, was passing overhead? One thing's for sure, spotting something like this in the middle of nowhere with nothing but the wilderness around you is enough to make anyone sleep with one eye open.